Ukraine has significantly ramped up its domestic weapons manufacturing over the past year, now deploying locally produced ballistic and cruise missiles on a monthly basis, according to Strategic Industries Minister Herman Smetana. At a press briefing held in celebration of Ukraine's Gunsmith Day, Smetana highlighted a major leap in missile production. The country increased cruise missile output eightfold in 2024 compared to 2023, said Smetana. This surge follows notable progress since 2022, when Ukraine could only produce a single cruise missile type, the Neptune. Last year, we introduced many new models, allowing us to grow production eightfold compared to 2023, said Smetana. In addition to missiles, Ukraine more than doubled its production of long-range drones in 2024, representing a 22-fold increase compared to 2022. By the end of 2024, Ukraine had developed 324 new types of weapons. A look at the Neptune missile. The R-360 Neptune is a Ukrainian subsonic cruise missile developed by the Luch Design Bureau in Kyiv. Initially designed as an anti-ship missile, it has evolved into variants with land attack capabilities. Derived from the Soviet Kh-35 design, Neptune features upgraded range, guidance systems, and electronics. It boasts a range of over 200 kilometers and is capable of targeting surface warships and transport vessels with displacements of up to 9,000 tons. The 1st Missile Battalion entered service with the Ukrainian Navy in March 2021. Operational deployment followed in 2022, with the land attack variant fielded in 2023. In 2025, Ukraine reportedly introduced the Long Neptune, a long-range version with a range of up to 1,000 kilometers, according to President Volodymyr Zelensky. Sinking of the Moskva. One of Neptune's most notable uses came on April 14, 2022, during the Russian invasion of Ukraine. Ukrainian forces struck the Russian guided missile cruiser Moskva, the flagship of the Russian Black Sea Fleet, with two R-360 Neptune missiles. The ship caught fire and later sank after its ammunition detonated. The Moskva was the largest Russian warship lost in wartime since World War II, and the first flagship sunk since the 1905 Battle of Tsushima during the Russo-Japanese War. While Russia claimed that 396 crew members were evacuated, reports indicate higher casualties, with at least 17 missing sailors later declared dead. In February 2022, the Moskva left the port of Sevastopol to participate in the Russian invasion of Ukraine. The ship was later used against the Ukrainian armed forces during the attack on Snake Island, together with the Russian patrol boat Vasily Bykov. Moskva hailed the island's garrison over the radio and demanded its surrender, receiving the now famous reply, "Russian warship," from its garrison. After this, contact was lost with Snake Island and the 13-member Ukrainian garrison surrendered. The ship continued to be deployed in the Black Sea until its sinking in April 2022. The first confirmed report of a missile strike on the Russian cruiser Moskva came at 8:42 p.m., Ukrainian time, on April 13, 2022. The cruiser Moskva has just been hit by two Neptune missiles. It's still afloat, burning. And there's a storm at sea. Tactical flooding is apparently required. Later that night, Ukrainian presidential advisor Alexei Arestovich reported that Moskva was on fire amid rough seas. Around the same time, the governor of Odessa, Maxim Marchenko, confirmed that Ukrainian forces had struck the ship with two R-360 Neptune anti-ship missiles, causing, in his words, very serious damage. By 12:43 p.m. the next day, on April 14, Ukraine's Southern Command released a video on Facebook. It stated that the Moskva had been hit by Neptune missiles and was on fire. The video also claimed that other ships in the Moskva's group tried to assist, but rough seas and a powerful explosion of ammunition ultimately caused the cruiser to overturn and begin sinking. On April 15, a senior U.S. defense official said that Moskva had been hit by two Neptune missiles. He also stated that the ship was about 65 nmi, 120 kilometers, south of Odessa when she was struck and that the cruiser continued onward under her own power before sinking on April 14. The official also said intelligence appraisals indicated there were casualties at the time of the strike, but he did not know how many. So while Moskva was located 60 to 65 nautical miles, 110 the Moskva is part of intelligence sharing to help Ukraine defend against attacks from Russian ships. The U.S. Department of Defense spokesman John Kirby stated, "There was no provision of targeting information by any United States Navy P-8 flying in these air policing missions." On May 5, a U.S. official said that the U.S. gave a range of intelligence to assist in the sinking of the Moskva. However, the decision to strike was purely a Ukrainian one. There was a U.S. Navy P-8A Poseidon maritime surveillance aircraft in the area before the sinking.